Today we will discuss the quadratic equations, and it is very easiest topic and it is very important for all mathematical tools. See, it is used as a mathematical tool in solving many chapters. Okay, it is most important. Today we will discuss about quadratic equations. See, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It is called a quadratic equation. That means the second degree equation in one variable x. This one is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. See, from this equation, we can write the value of x is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That implies the two values minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and the second one minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. See, these two values of x satisfies this equation. See, from this equation we got these values. Means these values of x, they satisfies this equation, and these two are called roots of the equation. The roots of this equation, suppose if you treat it as alpha and it is beta, so the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 are alpha and beta. Now, what is the sum of the roots? Alpha plus beta. If you add these two, see what is LCM is 2a. If we add these two terms will get cancelled. So the numerator you will get minus 2b by 2a, that is equal to minus b by a. And what is the product of the roots of the equation? Alpha into beta. If you multiply, the denominator becomes what? 4a square. Numerator is in the form of, see here, see a plus b into a minus b form. A means minus b. See this plus this into this minus this. A plus b into a minus b. A square means minus b whole square minus b square means b square minus 4ac. So minus b whole square means b square. B square will get cancelled. So 4ac by 4a square, that is equal to c by a. The sum of the roots of the equation is minus b by a, and the product of the roots of the equation is c by a. And what is the difference of the roots of the equation? Mod of alpha minus beta. This minus this. If you subtract, you will get 2 into root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, or simply we can write it as root of b square minus 4ac by a, or we put it as mod a, because we are considering the difference means greater root minus smaller root. So the sum of the roots of the quadratic equation is what? Minus b by a, and the product of the roots is c by a, and the difference of the roots is root of b square minus 4ac by mod a. See, this b square minus 4ac, it is called discriminant of the quadratic equation. Delta is equal to b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. Suppose if delta is positive greater than 0. See, here we are considering that a comma b comma c are real numbers. A comma b comma c are real numbers. Okay. So if delta greater than 0, if discriminant is greater than 0, then we say that the two roots of the quadratic equation are real and distinct. And if delta is equal to 0, the two roots of real and they are equal. And if delta less than 0, then we say that the roots of the equation are imaginary. Suppose, first point, if A, B, C are real numbers, if A, B, C are real numbers, and if discriminant is less than 0, the two roots are imaginary. And if one of the roots of the equation is p plus iq, then the other root must be p minus iq. Okay, the second one, ABC are rational. ABC are rational, and if delta is perfect square, then the roots of the equation are rational. This one is most important point. Third one, ABC are rational. ABC are rational. And if one root of the equation is p plus root q, then the other root must be p minus root q. These 3 points are very, very important. The first one is ABC are real, and if delta less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. And in that case, if one root is p plus iq, then the other root is p minus iq. Okay. Second one is ABC are rational. Then the roots of the equation are rational. The roots of the equation are rational only when discriminant is a perfect square. And the third one is ABC are rational. ABC are rational. And if one root is of the form p plus root q, then the other root must be p minus root q. See, the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha and beta is given by x square minus x into sum of the roots plus product of the roots is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It is the given quadratic equation. Let us consider that the roots of the equation are alpha and beta. See, suppose if one root is n times of the other root, then the condition is nb square is equal to n plus 1 whole square into AC. How to prove? Explanation. See, we know that if alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, alpha plus beta, sum of the roots, how much? Minus b by a, and the product of the roots, alpha into beta is equal to c by a. But what is given? One root is n times of the other root. Alpha is equal to n into beta. Substitute this in 1. What you will get in the place of alpha, we have to put n beta. So n beta plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So that is beta into n plus 1 is equal to minus b by a, or beta is equal to minus b by a into n plus 1. Okay. Now substitute the same alpha is equal to 10 beta in the second one. So what the second expression, that is the product of the roots. So what you will get? N beta into beta is equal to c by a. N beta square is equal to c by a. That implies n into, we can replace beta by this. Beta square means what? B square by a square into n plus 1 whole square, that is equal to c by a. A will get cancelled. Cross multiply nb square is equal to n plus 1 whole square into AC. It is the condition that one root of the quadratic equation is n times the other root. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is the given quadratic equation. Alpha and beta are the roots. What is the condition that one root is square of the other root? The condition is AC into a plus c plus b cube is equal to 3abc. How to prove this? Explanation. See, given that alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, so alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha into beta is equal to c by a. Given alpha is equal to beta square, means beta square plus beta is equal to minus b by a. That implies beta into 1 plus beta is equal to minus b by a. We will take it as first equation. So put alpha is equal to beta square in this. So beta square into beta is equal to c by a. That implies beta cube is equal to c by a. It is second equation. Okay. Now cubing on both the sides. See, cube this first equation on both the sides. What you will get? Beta cube into 1 plus beta whole cube is equal to minus b cube by a cube. Beta cube. What is beta cube is c by a into, it is a plus b whole cube formula. A cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b formula. Okay, is equal to minus b cube by a cube. Okay, see in this, suppose if you substitute c by a into 1 plus b, beta cube is what? C by a plus 3 into, what is this? Beta into 1 plus beta. 1 into beta is beta. Beta into 1 plus beta. But we know that beta into 1 plus beta is nothing but minus b by a. So into minus b by a is equal to minus b cube by a cube. If you take LCM here, then you will get C by A into A plus C minus 3B by A is equal to minus B cube by A cube. A into A square will get cancelled. If you cross multiply with A, so what you will get? AC into A plus C minus 3B is equal to minus B cube. AC into A plus C, that is AC into A plus C. See, AC into 3B minus 3B is there, no? Minus 3ABC. Take the term to the right hand side and bring this minus B cube to the left hand side. Then we will get AC into A plus C plus B cube is equal to 3ABC. It is the condition that one root of the equation is square of the other root. Alpha and beta are the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then what is the condition that one root is nth power of the other root? The condition is a power n into c whole power 1 by n plus 1 plus a c power n whole power 1 by n plus 1 is equal to minus b. Now we will discuss the proof. See, explanation. Since alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a and alpha beta is equal to c by a. But given that one root is nth power of the other root, alpha is equal to beta power n. Substitute in the first equation, beta power n plus beta is equal to minus b by a. And if you substitute in this, beta power n into beta is equal to c by a. That implies beta is here. Beta power n into beta is nothing but beta power n plus 1. Take that power to the right hand side. C power 1 by n plus 1 by a power 1 by n plus 1. Here beta power n into beta means beta power n plus 1. And if you take that power to the right hand side, c by a whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1. So that is c power 1 by n plus 1 by a power 1 by n plus 1. Substitute the value of beta in the first equation. What you will get? Beta power n. What is beta power n means? C to the power of n by n plus 1 by a to the power of n by n plus 1 plus beta means c to the power of 1 by n plus 1 by a to the power of 1 by n plus 1 is equal to minus b by a. Cross multiply with a. What you will get? A into c to the power of n by n plus 1 by a to the power of n by n plus 1 plus a into c to the power of 1 by n plus 1 by a to the power of 1 by n plus 1 is equal to minus b. Here a power is 1. It is in the form of a power m by a power n. So we will get a to the power of 1 minus n by n plus 1 into c to the power of n by n plus 1 plus a to the power of 1 minus, again it is in the form of a power m by a power n, a power 1 by 1 minus 1 by n plus 1 into c power 1 by n plus 1 is equal to minus b. If you take LCM in the power n plus 1 minus n, so a to the power of 1 by n plus 1 into c to the power of n by 1 plus 1. Here n plus 1 minus 1, so a to the power of n by n plus 1, c to the power of 1 by n plus 1 is equal to minus b. This term can be written as, see here, the power of a is 1 by n plus 1, power of c is n by n plus 1. That can be expressed as a into c power n whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1. The second one can be expressed as a power n into c whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1 is equal to minus b. It is the condition that one root is nth power of the other root. Alpha comma beta are roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And Sn represents alpha power n plus beta power n. Alpha power n plus, that means the sum of the nth powers of the roots is represented by Sn. Then we have to remember this. A into Sn plus 2, a into Sn plus 2 plus b into Sn plus 1 plus c into Sn is equal to 0. This one is one of the most important points. See, simply see a into x power a into x square plus b into x plus c is equal to 0. Multiply this equation by x power n, throughout the equation by x power n. A into x power n plus 2 plus b into x power n plus 1 plus c into x power n is equal to 0. Multiply this equation by x power n. Since alpha is a root of this equation, alpha satisfies this also. So a into alpha power n plus 2 plus b into alpha power n plus 1 plus c into alpha power n is equal to 0. Say it is 1. Similarly, beta is also a root of this equation, means beta also satisfies this. So a into beta power n plus 2 plus b into beta power n plus 1 plus c into beta power n is equal to 0, equation 2. Now add these two. A into alpha power n plus 2 plus beta power n plus 2 plus b into alpha power n plus 1 plus beta power n plus 1 plus c into alpha power n plus beta power n is equal to 0. See, alpha power n plus beta power n is represented by Sn. If the power is n, here the suffix is n. Here the power is n plus 1, the suffix is n plus 1. Power is n plus 2, suffix is n plus 2. What is this one is? S n plus 2. What is this? S n plus 1. And what is this? Sn. Similarly, even if you take Sn is equal to alpha power n minus beta power n, even in the case of summation, the problem is this. Even if you take minus, Sn is equal to alpha power n minus beta power n, then also this relation holds good. How? Means if you subtract here, if you subtract a into alpha power n plus 2 minus beta power n plus 2 plus b into alpha power n plus 1 minus beta power n plus 1 plus c into alpha power n minus beta power n. That is one of the most important points. The roots of this equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 if they are of the form n plus 1 by n and n plus 2 by n plus 1. If they are in this form, then find the condition. What is the condition? See, let us consider that the roots of this equation are alpha and beta, and let alpha is equal to n plus 1 by n, and beta is equal to n plus 2 by n plus 1. See, we can write alpha also like this. N by n is 1, 1 plus 1 by n. This n plus 2 can be written as n plus 1 plus 1, and beta can be expressed as 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. What is sum of the roots? Alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta? If you add these two, 2 plus 1 by n plus 1 by n plus 1. From this, we can write 1 by n plus 1 by n plus 1 is equal to minus b by a minus 2. See, what is alpha plus beta? Sum of the roots minus b by a, and bring this 2 to the left hand side, minus b minus 2. Say it is equation 1. What is alpha into beta? Alpha into beta is the product. Multiply 1 into 1 is 1 plus 1 by n plus 1, 1 into 1 by n plus 1, 1 by n into 1, 1 by n plus 1 by n into n plus 1. So we can write it as 1 by n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus 1 by n into n plus 1 is equal to C by A minus 1. Is C alpha into beta is C by A, and bring this one to the left hand side. That is equation number 2. And we know that mod alpha minus beta, the difference of the roots, because it is bigger than this. Okay, alpha minus beta means what you will get 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. That is nothing but n plus 1 minus n, that is 1 by n into n plus 1 is equal to, what is the difference of the roots? Root of b square minus 4ac by a. See equation 3. Substitute the values of 1 and 3 in the second equation. 1 by n plus 1 by n plus 1 is replaced by what you will get, minus b by a minus 2. 1 by n into n plus 1 is replaced by plus root of b square minus 4ac by a is equal to c by a minus 1. Keep this one term in the left hand side and take these two terms to the right hand side. Root of b square minus 4ac by a is equal to, take these two terms to the right hand side. This becomes plus 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 plus b by a plus c by a. So if you take LCM, we will get the final value as a plus b plus c whole square is equal to b square minus 4ac. This one is the basics of quadratic equations.